Hey guys, so I want to do a video about my art style and how it's evolved. If you're not interested in art videos, come back next week. Now if you're not familiar with my work, I do paintings and things like that on Instagram, and then I also do a webcomic that I publish on Tumblr, Tastic and Line Webtoon. So my style kind of seems all over the place. Actually, I feel a bit insecure about my art style because it's really simple. It looks something like this. And I can't imagine what people think when I tell them I'm a professional artist or I'm trying to be a professional artist with drawings that look like this. But trust me, it wasn't always like this. The usual path for artists is they see something really cool and want to draw like that. And this was the case for me throughout high school. I liked all the typical boy stuff, so I drew Dragon Ball Z, robots and characters, and there wasn't much else to it. Just having fun and drawing what makes you happy. Now my goal at the time was to become a video game artist. So I was around 15 and basically I spent my time juggling schoolwork and also improving my art. Then I went to university. Since we didn't have any illustration schools in Sydney, I studied a course called Digital Media, which was a generic degree that covered everything from web design to 3D animation. Now luckily for my final year major project, we were free to choose whatever we wanted to do. So I did a video game concept with a friend and we created this entire world. So it was amazingly fun, and I couldn't believe that what I was doing every single day was leading me towards getting my degree. But despite this, the pressures of the real world were creeping up on me, and art became less about having fun and more about who could create the most detailed, the most realistic, and the most professional looking art. Graduation came, and thankfully I landed a job as a video game artist. But that competitive stress never went away. I would compare myself with other artists. I would be obsessed with improving my technical skills. For me, art was just about who could draw the coolest thing. I would be dismissive of other forms of art, like modern art or minimal design, because they were easy. You know that feeling when you go to an art gallery and you think, I could do that, that's easy. Well yeah, I was that guy. Art was about more realism, more detail, more impressive displays of skill. I compared myself with others in a never-ending battle to be better. But there always was someone better, and combined with the studio closing down, I started to feel burnt out, and then I stopped drawing. In the months after the studio closed, I applied for jobs, and I even got a job somewhere in Melbourne that I turned down, because ultimately I felt lost. Eventually I went back to school, I got a job, I travelled, and I didn't really draw much. It was nice. And even though I wasn't drawing, unknowingly I was growing. Do you remember this scene from Harold and Kumar? I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because John Cho is my hero, maybe it's because Maria is the second most beautiful girl I've ever seen, or maybe it was because I was a shy 20-something-year-old Asian guy that didn't have a girlfriend. Anyway, it inspired me to draw this image. It was a weird departure from anything I'd drawn before. No more superheroes, no more video game art. This was about people.
So Maria, what's been going on?
Oh, I actually had a very long week at work. How about you?
Work was good. I caught up on some sleep. Plus, the guy who works next to me decided to bathe for a change.
Really?
I posted it on my Tumblr and it went crazy. 300 likes overnight. Now that's not a lot, but for a guy getting 5 to 10 likes, this was huge. See, I would post these detailed drawings of robots or armored dudes that I thought was technically superior and just like amazing, but I would get 0 likes. While this simple, cute drawing had struck a chord and it was a turning point for me.
So what are you up to tonight?
Actually, I'm just gonna be sitting on my ass, probably eat a whole pint of Haagen-Dazs while I watch Blind Date.
Well, that sounds awful. Well, listen, if you want some company, maybe you can come over and sit on your ass at my place.
That sounds nice.
It was the first time I realized that art isn't always about the coolest looking thing or the most realistic. Art can be evaluated in a number of ways. Sometimes the best art is simple. Sometimes it redefines a culture. Other times, the best art is something that tells a story and moves people. And ironically, after years of considering myself an artist, this was the first time I was actually making art. Nowadays, I draw comics to amuse myself. I paint moments in time that are important to me, about the themes that are important to me. Daily life, love, authenticity, awkwardness. And seeing comments and likes is far more satisfying than drawing another robot character with big guns. Though that can be fun too. Focus on fundamentals, live a full life, express yourself. And anytime you feel lost with your art, always come back to two questions. Who am I? And who do I aspire to be? Or just watch Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Hey guys, so I hope you liked this video. I know it got a little bit arty-farty, but I just really want to make videos that I'm really passionate about, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like below and comment. And if you're new here, as usual, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.